Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Commodity TV for the Newsflash. Today we have OceanaGold, MAG Silver and Copper Mountain Mining. OceanaGold has received the mining permit for Wharekirauponga, WKP, on the northern island of New Zealand. The mining permit grants OceanaGold the exclusive right to continue exploration activities and technical and environmental studies over the area. As part of the Greater Waihi District study, the deposit is expected to deliver significant value for shareholders. WKP currently has reported indicated resources of over 420,000 gold ounces at 13.4 gram gold per ton and inferred resources of around 720,000 gold ounces at 12.0 gram per ton. The company expects to continue drilling there for several years to advance the project through its life cycle. The Waihi District has the potential to extend Waihi's mine life to 2036 and beyond, while providing meaningful socio-economic benefits for stakeholders. OceanaGold reported second quarter financial results. The first half of 2020, consolidated production was at approximately 140,000 ounces of gold at all-in sustaining costs of $1,237 per ounce and sales of around 150,000 ounces of gold. For the second quarter, gold production was at almost 59,000 ounces at all-in sustaining cost of $1,265 per ounce gold and sales of 62,000 ounces of gold. Q2 revenues came in at $95.8 million with EBITDA of $12.4 million. The cash balance and total immediately available liquidity is $147.7 million by net debt of $169.6 million. After quarter end, the company delivered the Waihi District Study PEA with after-tax IRR of 51%, a net present value of $665 million and expected 2.2 million gold ounces produced over 16 years. OceanaGold revised 2020 production guidance to 340,000 to 360,000 ounces gold on a gold solid basic AISC as reduced to $1,050 to $1,100 per ounce gold sold. As expected, the second quarter was a bit weaker as a COVID and pandemic lockdown. But OceanaGold has done a great job, and especially in Q3 we will see better circumstances due to lower fuel prices and the stronger gold price. The next company we want to talk about is MAG Silver. MAG Silver performed pretty well despite a temporary suspension from the government through 30th May. The Juanicipio project restart commenced 1st June 2020 with the overall development timetable unchanged. According to the operator Fresnillo, Juanicipio plant still expected to commence commissioning in mid-2020 and reach 85% of its 4,000 tons per day nameplate capacity by year-end 2020. The total underground development to date is now approaching 30 kilometers, including 4.4 kilometers completed in the first half of this year. The first crosscuts through the veins have been made from the easternmost footwall ramp, exposing well-mineralized veins. Initial development indicates that the grade and width of the mineralization are in line with previous estimates. MAG held a cash and cash equivalents as of 30th June 2020 before the ATM program of a bit more than $87 million, while Minera Juanicipio had cash on a 100% basis of around $35 million. In addition, the company used an ATM financing and sold over 2.3 million shares at an average price of $16.16 per share for gross proceeds of over $37 million, and so MAG Silver is now well cashed up. The Juanicipio plant is expected to reach 85% nameplate capacity by the end of 2021 and 90 to 95% in 2022. Copper Mountain Mining. Copper Mountain Mining announced strong Q2 2020 financial results. In Q2, the Copper Mountain mine produced 23.9 million pounds of copper equivalent, consisting over 18 million pounds of copper, almost 7,500 ounces of gold. Copper, gold and silver production in Q2 2020 was above the revised operating plan expectations. Copper Mountain mining reduced the cash cost per pound copper significantly in Q2 2020. The all-in sustaining costs per pound of copper stood at $1.67 compared to $1.85 in Q2 2019. This is a reduction of almost 10%. Revenues increased around 40% to $91 million compared to $65 million in Q2 2019. And on the bottom line, there was an increase of gross profit from $1.6 million in Q2 2019 to $30.3 million this year. The company reaffirms their guidance for 2020 production of 70 to 75 million pounds of copper and the AIC guidance to $2.20 to $2.35 per pound of copper produced. Copper production is expected to be more heavily weighted to the second half of the year because of the higher grades and as the company begins to mine coarser grained ore areas which have a higher recovery rate, bringing down costs further. That are good news from the mining, I would say. Thanks for watching us and bye-bye from Switzerland.